Welcome to Leading Experts. I'm your host, Patty Grabeau. In 2010, will your estate plan protect you, your spouse, and your family, home, life savings, and legacy? Joining us today, giving us insight into estate planning and asset protection, attorney and CPA Dennis Sullivan. When we come back on Leading Experts.
Welcome to this edition of Leading Experts. Leading Experts is informative and exciting. Leading Experts interviews authors, speakers, and entrepreneurs in all areas of business, so you become a much more informed consumer.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Patty Grabeau. We're all looking optimistically at 2010. Joining us today is attorney and CPA Dennis B. Sullivan, with over 27 years of experience. He founded the Estate Planning and Asset Protection Law Center, which helps people and their families concerned with losing their homes and other investments to increasing medical and nursing home costs, tax and time delays, and costs of probate. They've helped families with millions of dollars in savings preserved, protected, defended from probate, excess taxes, and nursing home poverty. Attorney Sullivan is a member of the AARP Legal Service Network, Wealth Council, and MPS, a national organization of elder law attorneys with the highest integrity. He graduated from MIT's Sloan School of Management, earned a Master of Tax Law at Boston University School of Law, and a law degree and bachelor's degree from Suffolk University in Boston. The Estate Planning and Asset Protection Law Center is an A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. Mr. Sullivan is a contributing author to 4 books on estate, elder law, asset protection planning, and he has also developed a trustee manual for families trustees, which provides instructions on the responsibilities of being a trustee. Most impressive. Most impressive.
Patty.
Dennis, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
It's you must give your clients tremendous service with having the expertise of tax law and accounting.
Well, it's very helpful, especially in these times, to be able to provide a wide range of services.
That's fantastic. I mean, the roller coaster's over, isn't it? But can you give us an overview of what's happened and why it's more important than ever to plan now?
Well, we've got a number of clients who did experience a roller coaster. Things are coming back, and with concerns about taxes going up and also the increasing cost of nursing homes. The current cost is about $12,000 a month in Massachusetts for a family. People are concerned about conserving and protecting is what they have to last for the long time. You know, the future is a lot less certain than it once was. So as a result, people are more concerned about stretching out things that they have to make it last for their lifetime, protecting things for themselves, spouse at home, and then leaving a family legacy down the road.
The family legacy. Now, according to a recent survey, 55% Americans don't even have a will, much less any other planning. 3 out of 5 adults don't have health care proxies or living wills. What happens if you don't have these documents in place?
Well, what happens if you don't have documents, then you're leaving it up to the control of the government. In our experience, when people realize this, people don't want the courts or the state to determine what happens. And nobody wants to leave an inheritance to the IRS or Department of Revenue. You know, in our experience, most people would prefer to benefit their families rather than the state, the IRS. So people do some planning with different types of documents to reach goals and objectives.
Okay, now, what about a will? Am I firmly protected with a will?
Well, a will guarantees a probate, which is a court-supervised process to pass one's funds on to, believe it or not, surviving spouse or family members. We've seen it take, shortest would be 1 year. We've seen it times where probate went on for 10 years or so. And during that whole time, the family's out of control of the process, left up to the determination of the probate court system, approved by the judges and attorneys involved. So there's a much better way to plan it when people learn that by taking control of the planning ahead of time, many times with a trust, they're able to eliminate the state, the IRS, and the court system and have more control over both their health decisions and financial decisions.
Okay. Now, is it enough to have a trust?
Well, a trust is very helpful. A trust enables the family to put their assets to it and can make decisions if they're ever disabled or if they pass away, they're taking more control. So many people have a fully funded trust, but many times it takes a lot more than simply a trust. Although most of our clients do have a trust. As a matter of fact, most family members are the trustees on the trust. So we actually created a successor trustee manual.
That's great.
To help family members and others with their responsibilities in administering the trust. So in summary, a trust-based plan allows a lot more family involvement to reach their goals and objectives.
I think that trust manual must be a tremendous asset to people, because when people are dealing with this sort of planning, it's very emotional and you don't know what steps to go through. So that's fantastic that people can obtain that from you.
Right, you're right. It is an emotional time, particularly if there's a disability or loss of a loved one. So, having a kind of a roadmap to follow and some help and guidance as needed, it's very helpful to family members. It's all about being able to make decisions either at a disability or loss of a loved one, or if one's facing a nursing home.
Quite.
Now, so one of the things that we try to do is empower individual clients and family members to be involved each step of the way in establishing plans, as well as making the decisions and having the right outcome with what they want for their family.
Well, that in itself helps everything being less complicated.
That's
so
right.
People should come to you sooner than later.
Right. People should not delay planning. With 2010, as we mentioned, there's a lot of things changing.
Right.
The economy's coming back, finances are coming back. There are opportunities to eliminate significant taxes on IRAs and retirement plans. One of the things that we've put together is a unique self-guided 19-point review that for either people that have a plan already, they might follow the 19 points. And the way we developed that, we've reviewed probably 8,000 plans created by other firms.
My goodness.
And there are 19 common areas of inquiry to discuss with the client that may want to be changed, ranging from taxes to probate to nursing home protection. So people have available that as a review. They can use it as a self-guided review, or they can come to a workshop to learn a little bit more about the process.
So there's a whole array of tools and resources that you give people, besides they're just coming to talk to you for the plan.
Right, absolutely. In fact, education is number one. Okay, you mentioned it before. Most people aren't aware of the planning process. That's why we've developed the trustee manual. So our job is to educate people, put them in the driver's seat, so that they're making the decisions to protect themselves and their family at each step of the way. And that's one of the points.
The benefits.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the true benefits, besides the trustee manual as well.
Right, exactly.
And the books that you've written. What about disability? People are living longer, so isn't disability planning an issue as well?
Yep, disability is a major concern. And nobody wants to end up like Terry Schiavo.
Right.
It's an unfortunate situation, but that brings the point home. If you don't have a healthcare proxy, living will, or contact information of who to contact in an emergency, that there's no one left to make a decision. If you do not have some of those documents, like a HIPAA document, healthcare proxy, then you're going to have to go through the probate court in a guardianship proceeding to have the court supervising what happens to you and your money. And nobody wants to end up like that.
Nobody wants to do that. How can people get in touch with you if they want to receive the 19-point?
Well, they can contact our office at 800-964-4295, or they could visit the website, which is estateplanandassetprotection.com. And you can click under free resources to obtain the 19-point Trust, Estate, and Asset Protection Guide if they want to go through it. There's also a companion DVD.
Terrific. I want you to hold your thoughts. We have a lot to talk about, okay?
Sounds good, Patty.
More to come with Dennis Sullivan when we come back.